I was this is years ago. I was very race conscious as a black man in America, so-called black man in America. I was very race conscious to a degree. I had certain sensitivities based on the content that I was consuming on the internet, on the news, and a part of me was I was impacted by some of the stuff and the rhetoric that was being thrown around on both sides. Whether it's the liberal perspective, the blackity blacks, or conservatism, or racist folks, so on and so forth. But a question that I asked based on things that were happening at that time was, how should black Americans go about improving their lives in America? And in contrast to all the things that black people in this country, so-called black people, have done in terms of the progress that we've made as Americans in this country, contrasting that with Asian people. I think at the time I had this question, there was the Asian hate bill. I guess this wasn't that long ago, but if you all remember the Asian hate bill, this was a bill that was brought forth to Congress and passed that basically made it a hate crime to target Asians and to treat them bad or whatever was happening. This was around the time of the coronavirus. This was around that time where people were allegedly attacking Asians and treating them badly because of the perception that this particular sickness was caused by them, right? And they made a whole law to say, hey, you can't, if you do anything negative towards these Asian folks, it would be, the situation would be ugly for you. You could be prosecuted. It wasn't civil rights. It was more prosecutorial. Like you can end up in jail, like, and the consequences were pretty harsh from what I gathered from what people were surfacely talking about. But I don't recall any Asian people marching. I just don't remember. Like, how did they do that? How did Asian people in America come together and insist that this law get passed, and it just got done immediately? Because I've seen black people in America fight for certain rights, and for decades say that they're still fighting for these rights and they don't have these rights and they're oppressed in this country. I've seen decades of people having grievances and bringing them to the forefront and arguing about doing something and making adjustments and putting forth legislation and things being either just not passing, not kind of not making it, not getting done, outright rejection of certain ideas and concepts. And here comes along an Asian hate bill, and it's just bam, just like that. And I asked myself, and because what I'm used to seeing, I'm used to really seeing one group or one kind of ideology in America protest, like demand the government to do certain things for you or to make certain things right. We have things like black people are asking the government to pay them reparations. There's affirmative action, the Civil Rights Act, all of that, right? And I grew up seeing marches, protests, boycotts, all of these different things, and I didn't see that from the Asian community. I didn't see none of that activity. And so I was confused at how quick the law just, bam, just passed. And I'm like, damn, when did they lobby to do that? Right? And that's the key word. Did they lobby? Did Asians quietly hire a lobbying firm? Did they go to Congress and lobby the people and they got that bad boy done. It was like no resistance. And I was like, interesting. So I asked myself, how should black people go forward to improve their lives in America? Should they even be asking the government for anything? Do they need the government's help in order to improve their lives? Or can they do it themselves? I, for one, say, I depend on me to improve myself. And I tell anybody, especially the government, just move out of my way. Just get out the way, man. Just you slowing me down. You slowing me up. You got too many rules and regulations. As long as I ain't stealing and breaking no crazy laws, just leave me alone. Stop constantly raising my taxes on my property. Stop trying to steal the money that I'm working so hard to accumulate and build wealth so I can leave something for my family and take care of everybody. Let me take care of my family. I don't need the government to take care of it. Never been on food stamps. Could I have qualified for food stamps? There was a period of time where your boy was eating green beans and ramen noodles every night, baked potatoes and peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You feel me? There was a time where it was real tight. Never been on food stamps. You know why? I could work. And I did. I got to it. I worked. I went to school. I got a professional career. And then I worked. 1 job, 2 jobs, 3 jobs, side hustles, businesses. I grind. Why? Because my family needed to eat. I needed to eat. And I like nice things. I used to play video games. I wanted all the new video games, right? And video games are expensive. It's been a while since I gamed. I guess I grew out of that. So I'm on my grown man wave right now. But